So I started watching everyone's video this week and I started to get kind of angry because I was like, why is no one answering my question? And then I went back and watched my video and realized that I kind of left off the clip where I asked the question. So
seems like today I'm looking back. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
Hey ladies, it's Wednesday and there were a lot of questions asked this week, so I'm not going to do a topic this week, and I'm also going to kind of fill you in on just life, because I feel like we should be doing that every video, because I think that's what this is all about, not just, you know, approaching the topics of the day, but also just letting you know what's going on in life in general. So I will start by going with what's been going on. Thursday, so the day after I made my video, Jason left for Austin, Texas, and he was down there until Sunday, so I occupied my time quite well this time. I was so busy the whole time. Jason and I didn't even actually talk on the phone the whole time he was gone, so that's kind of a new thing for us. Thursday night, old habit, I can't break it. Meg and Christina came down and kept me company for the night with just catching up and drinking bottles of wine, and it was really nice and fun, and I had a good time with you ladies. Friday, friends of ours had a salmon feed. My friend's husband actually went up to Alaska and caught a bunch of salmon, and so he needed to eat it up before it goes bad, so we had a salmon feed. I tried salmon probably for the second time in my life, and this time I actually enjoyed it, so that was kind of nice. Saturday, same friend and I decided to take ourselves out to dinner, and so we went over to the flour mill in Spokane and went to dinner at Clinker Daggers, and the food was amazingly delicious. And then when we strolled back into town, we weren't quite ready to be done with each other, so we went out and hit the town. We picked up some friends on the way, and we all went out dancing, and it was a really good time. And then we ended up going back to another set of friends' house that was with us, and we stayed up talking till 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so that was awesome. Then I went home, got about 2 hours of sleep, and the next day Jason came home, so that was kind of my busy weekend filled with lots of ness. This weekend I'm actually going to be doing some makeup for a bridal fashion show, which I'm way excited about. Again, for free. I'm getting really tired of doing stuff for free, but on the other hand, it's kind of a need to, because I need pictures for portfolio and stuff, and I dedicated myself to this year being free. So the year's almost over. I've got a couple more things I'm gonna do this year for free, and then no more free. I'm done being free. I want to get paid. So yeah, so that's exciting. And then we might do a small Oktoberfest celebration, which should be fun. Okay, so that's about it for what's going on in life. Okay, so questions. Jamie asks thoughts on horoscope and astrology. Okay, here's my soapbox moment for a minute. I personally do read horoscopes. I don't know too much about astrology, so I'll just kind of stick to the horoscope thing. I read them for fun. I take them with a grain of salt. I do not believe anything that they say. I think it's more of an entertainment factor. I'm going to say something that might offend some people that do really get into horoscopes, but sorry, it's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I personally think that when people read horoscopes, they try and make their day fit into what their horoscope said. I personally like to read my horoscope after the day's over, because I think it's kind of entertaining to see if anything matches up. So yeah, it's purely entertainment for me. So that's my thoughts on horoscopes. Who would play me in the movie of my life? If Heidi Klum did not have a German accent, I would totally pick her. So if she could practice not having a German accent, she would play me in my life movie. She's gorgeous. I love her personality, so I've never been told I look like her, but I like her. I think she's cute. What did I look for in my significant other, when and where, and how did I meet him? What I was looking for in a guy is someone that I really could be comfortable around, someone I didn't have to... I could wake up in the morning and without any makeup on and he would still think I'm gorgeous. A sense of humor was a big one. I can't take people that don't have senses of humor. He needed to be not sheltered. I don't know if that makes sense, but sheltered people and I, we have a hard time getting along. I don't want to have to explain myself when I say something and they don't get it. I needed him to be generous, kind, you know, all those things you look for in Prince Charming, I guess, and I was just lucky enough to find it. When and where and did I meet Jason? I met him my senior year of high school, working at Advocate Insurance. He was an insurance salesman. I was the file girl, typical office romance. So yeah, that was up in Sandpoint. I think that's when, where, and how. Yeah. Check. Alicia, we aren't going to Florida this weird winter. It was kind of a one-time deal thing where we were just trying it out for size, and it kind of worked out great because we didn't have a permanent place that we were living, so we just kind of picked up and moved for 6 months. Now that I'm in this wonderful house, I don't want to go anywhere. Although it would be nice to get out of the snow because I don't like snow. I hate snow. Me and snow do not get along very well. But it's just not an option this year. I don't know if another year we'll leave for the winter, and if we ever do leave again, it probably won't be for 6 months, just because it was a really long time to be away from everyone and everything. So yeah, we weren't coming to Florida. Although meeting up with you and letting our kids have a play date sounds super amazing, but not gonna happen this year. Maybe if you ever come up to the north, or actually we'll probably plan a trip because we want to go back down there just to visit some of the friends we made and stuff. So you never know when we're going to show back up in Florida. So now I'm going to ask my question that I asked last week that I forgot to put on the video. So my question for you this week is, if you had $5,000 to spend in one store and one store only, and it can't be a grocery store, like buy that much amount of food, like who eats that amount of food? Never mind, that was a stupid like analogy. If you could pick one store to spend $5,000 in, what store would you pick? I would personally pick Nordstrom's because it has a Mac counter and it has other things too, like I can buy shoes and clothes and purses and stuff for everyone in my family and still get the benefits of the Mac counter. So Nordstrom's is where I would spend my $5,000. All right, Jamie, I will see you tomorrow.